Although this man is not an NBA champion, we do need to make sure we put some respect on his name by doing a detailed analysis against what he brings to the table. What is good, everybody out there? Thanks again for checking in with Court Thoughts, the channel where we basically talk basketball. The NBA Finals is in the thick of it right now. I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys plenty of content once the season finishes. Because I don't know about you, when the season ends, I'm always like,
y'all got any more of that high quality basketball, man?
So this is the perfect time for me to go through and try and get as many episodes in as I possibly can. So I figured, you know what? First person I'm going to do a reaction on is going to be my man, Jimmy Buckets. Himmy Buckets, Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler, whatever you want to call him, is him. That's all you need to know. Jimmy's got this really well-rounded game. But look, I don't want to talk too much about the man's game. I want to actually get into watching his game. And so, we need a video to react to. Now, the video that we're going to be checking out today is from a fan favorite channel. That's Maximilian711. As always, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. Guys, make sure you give him some love. Jump over, check him out, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. The video is called His Name is Himmy Butler. Alright. Don't need any more to it. Alright? Let's get into it. Let's check out this video. Okay, guys. It's time to check out Maximilian's video. Let's do it. Fantastic intro, bro. Great dive. Great dive, fantastic placement. Ooh! Digging. This man's a two-way player. Body contact, bro. I have no idea what happened there. Bang! Oh, bro, just sitting there camped up. Looking. Good burst of speed. He's got good composure on contact. Yee! Chipping out, love that. I wonder if Kevin Love gave him that little inside trick. If you send the ball up, makes it easier. Bro, way too much space. Good read of the situation. If you just go straight up, yay! You go straight up, the good chance is going to get slotted. Swatted, I should say. Can't even speak, I'm so excited. Same spin move too. If you notice, there's that lean in with the inside shoulder. Woo! Woo! Cookies. Unafraid of the contact. Fantastic passing lane. Read in the deep. Ooh! The Jimmy shimmy. Low gather. Good run. Running into the lane, man. Look at that. Back door. Running into the lanes. Great D. Great D. Look at this. Ooh! It looks like he's in his sphere, but he's not, because Devin Booker's legs are hella crazy there. Bang! Oh my god. I love the angle of the drive there. Nice controlled jump shot. If you notice, his handle is not crazy. Like, he's not trying to do too much. It's hella simplistic. Great defense. Great defensive action to get your hand in the lane. It's not really his call-out point, but hanging on it. Change of speed is great too. Ooh. Ooh. Balanced. Balanced. Eee! Running out already. What did he do? Trying to figure out what he just did there to get him to jump. Maybe he just showed the ball a little bit earlier. Fantastic on the contact. Where's he? He's off in the right corner. Backdoor cut. Caught him sleeping, bro.
Where the f are you going?
Oh, who won it? Good seal. The Jimmy shimmy. Yee! He's very much in balance and in control. Love it. Spacing out, reading the actions. Very much again on balance. Great footwork. Bro, he gave him that lane. Yee! This isn't going to be something I'm talking about in the video, but if you notice his balance with his legs, he's like kicking his leg out. If you find that you struggle with the balance, check that out. Look at how you're doing that. See his legs are spread out. He's sort of getting that good balance. Great. That's two different finishes we've seen him in the low post off of that same action. Patience. Yay! Ooh. Drifting out. Love that with that finish. Ooh. Push cross. Again, he's not trying to dribble through the world. He's got a great, like, push out. Like he's pushing the ball out or he's pushing it across his body. Love that. Bro, that's disrespectful. Hey, that's disrespectful. Love that. See how much space they're gathering and they didn't need to dribble the ball once because he's using his teammate. Great seal. Oh, oh. Already out. Already out. Getting out into the lane. Oh. Caught him sleeping, bruv. Caught him napping. He disconnected from what was going on. Hey! Great control. Really great control. Body. Oh. Great balance with the jump stop. You don't really see it all that much. Except from back in the day from guys like Derrick Rose who's in the pro hop. Overreacts, then you overreact. Get him. Look, backtracking, not normally what you want to be doing, but backtracking and still being in a good position. Fantastic balance on that fade. Notice how all of their, like, Hero was doing the same thing, like patient, not trying to rush. 5-5 video. Thank you so much, Maximilian. Check his channel out, please. Make sure you do it. Okay, guys, it's time for that detailed analysis. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is attacking the danger zones. If you really want to get a good understanding of how to address this as an offensive player, you should have a really good understanding on what defenders are trying to do when defending the off-ball actions. I did a video recently on Drew Holiday. Fantastic video if you want to get an understanding about spacing, because I spend a lot of time talking about being in the passing lane. And when you look at what Jimmy's doing, he's actually paying attention not just to where his teammate is, but also where the guy that's defending him is. and he's going, okay, well, I can't be here because the defender's covering me in this passing lane, and just slowly drifts. A little tip, if you're trying to maximize those angles, is you really do want to catch them when they're ball watching. If the ball is, say, in the 45 on the left-hand side and you're on the right corner, it's the furthest angle. And so most people, when they're going to make a mistake, that's where the mistake's going to happen, because they're watching straight ahead. They're focused exactly what's happening right here, and they're not worried about what's happening back here. And so you generally can get that little backdoor cut. But if you also look at the way that he's spacing himself and how he's timing his run, it's all about getting into a spot where the defender doesn't want you when he doesn't want you to be there. He doesn't want you here, but he doesn't want you here at this time. You're basically trying to kill him both ways. If you're in an area that they don't want you, they got to respect you. And they really don't want you at that time to be in that lane, then they have to react to you. Now, if that happens, the benefit is that it's helping you and it's helping your teammate. If the defender relocates out to you because you're a concern and you drift out, your teammate with the ball can go straight to the bucket. It's a little bit easier. Or B, if they're not paying attention and you get into that lane, then you punish them. And you keep doing it again and again and again. It's all about trying to make them have to prepare for the unprepared situations, right? That's really what it's about. The next thing that I want to talk about is simplicity. One of the things that I like about Jimmy Butler, and I also like about guys like Kawhi Leonard, is they don't overcomplicate the game. I do love and appreciate when you see players like Kyrie Irving in their ability to handle traffic situations and get in and out of lanes and do all that sort of stuff. And even guys like Jamal Murray's really, really good at this, but you don't want to make the game any harder than what it is. And if you look at the two dribbles that he was primarily using for the most part, if he was going off of a screen or he was getting into a space, he was literally either A, pushing the ball forward, or doing a push cross across his body. You know, this type of situation, we could see that he's in these screen actions and he's going over the screen, and he's either seeing how the defender, the drop coverage defender, is reacting. Are they either A, respecting you and trying to push you out or hedge you out, in which case you can do a drop cross. Now it's out here and the ball's here. I can literally gather into my step, turn, and go for a fade. The other option is, if they don't, you can literally just push it forward, and your momentum's going forward, that now it's an easy sort of gather and finish. Really want to try and extend your body out as much as possible in situations where you're trying to take as much space. The other thing that I'm going to talk about is situational awareness. When you look at what he was trying to do, he's making really great shots, but he's not making the shots any harder than what they need to be. I think part of this is because of the fact that he's got a move, and the move is creating a reaction. If we use, I call it the Jimmy Shimmy. I know that there's a number of other names. Jordan used to do this as well. If I go like this, I have to come back this way. So I want to go this way, right? I want to go, let's say I'm going to my right hand. Let's say that's the baseline, right? He's leaning to his left and then going to his right. Or he's leaning to his left, to his right, to his left, and then going. This is happening so quick, you're not really getting much time to react to it. And it's just this delay in step. There's that really famous spin that Kyrie Irving does, where he does it on Steph Curry, and it gives this little shutter action that kind of throws people off because they expect fluidity in the movement. They don't expect this. Or even in actions like post moves, where he's going to spin, he's sort of like stepping across and then coming baseline, or he's stepping across and then going again. It's this 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. It's the same sort of it's the same sort of thing about just keeping it simple, but just making them have to read and react. I've said this previously in a ton of other videos. The main focus of offense is to dictate what defense is going to do. You want to keep the defense on the back foot. If you let the defender do what they want to do, then they're going to dictate how you're going to play. And so if you're constantly making them adjust, change, rearrange, reconfigure, pick a word, they're constantly dealing with you. They're not actually dealing with what you want them to deal with. Little detail, it's probably a little bit confusing. If I haven't done a great job in explaining it, I apologize. Jump in the comments and let me know. But I think that if you look at the simple, my coffee machine's going ham right now.
Nice.
Get into the dangerous spots. Keep your game simple enough that you can have an array of moves outside of that, but they're not so overcomplicated that the risk to reward is so crazy. And finally, just make the defender react to you. If you're playing to their cards, well, you're kind of already on the losing end. Like, you have to outplay them. It's not that they have to outplay you. One thing that I've been doing of late is on my community section on the YouTube page, I've actually got these like little voting things that I'm chucking in there. If you want to get involved with that stuff, jump in there and check it out. The community section, it's really fun to see you guys engage on there. I'll also be doing voting for like future videos about, you know, particular players that you would prefer. If you want to get in touch with your boy, you can also do that by jumping in the comments and letting me know, or checking out my Facebook page. Great way to stay in contact with me. But look, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for kicking it with your boy. Big shout out to Maximilian711 for the 5 video. Always fantastic videos that they produce over there. But look, let's see you next time. Make sure you're looking after yourself. Take care. Be safe. All right. Peace.